From holiday celebrations, decadent foods, and all the festive sweets, it can be challenging for diabetics to stay healthy this time of year. But believe it or not, it's totally possible to relax and enjoy the holidays without feeling like you're missing out. Today, I will be sharing 4 tips that I personally use during the holidays. But first, I want to ask you to subscribe to this channel if you like learning new ways to heal through holistic lifestyle habits. And hit the bell notification so you never miss a video. The Christmas season is my absolute favorite time of year. From spending time with loved ones, holiday traditions, and all the yummy food, it makes me feel so thankful. But it wasn't always like that. As a former diabetic and sugar addict, the holidays were a time of stress. I wanted so bad to be healthy and to feel in control around sweets, but everything I tried seemed to be short-lived. It was only a matter of time before I went back to old habits, especially around the holidays. But the day I received my diabetes diagnosis was when I finally found what worked for me. That was the day I knew I had to get serious with my health. So I want to share with you my 4 tips to thrive as a diabetic over the holidays. My first tip is to figure out how many blood glucose spikes you can have each week and still maintain a healthy A1C. So this is one of the first things I figured out after being diagnosed with diabetes. My doctor gave me a blood glucose monitor to check my blood sugar before and after meals. The monitor forced me to see what the foods I was choosing were doing to my body. I knew how many carbs I could have and stay in a normal range. And this helped me plan my meals better. After 3 months of checking my blood sugar and adjusting my diet, I was able to get my A1C back to a normal range. Then I started to slowly add more carbs some days and even started having splurge meals once or twice a week. And to my surprise, my A1C remained in the normal range. So now I know that I can allow for a few treat meals each week and still keep my diabetes from coming back. Even though I no longer have diabetes, I still utilize my glucose monitor to keep myself accountable. So if you are diabetic and you want to enjoy all the holiday foods, figure out a plan ahead of time for how many blood sugar spikes you can have each week and still have a normal A1C. For most people, it's 2 to 4. Once you know your number, stick to it. You will thank yourself come January. Okay, my next tip is to prioritize high protein, low carb meals at least 80% of your week. And this kind of ties into the first tip. If you have 2 to 4 splurge meals per week, that's roughly 20%. The other 80% of your diet should be high protein, low carb meals. My typical meals are usually 30 to 50 grams of protein paired with a good amount of veggies. My go-to proteins are eggs, fish, beef, chicken, and shrimp. For veggies, I normally eat lots of salads, broccoli, various squashes, Brussels sprouts, and mushrooms. During the holidays, I usually save my splurge meals for parties and get-togethers so I don't have to worry what's being served. I can just relax and enjoy whatever food is there. And speaking of relaxing, my next tip is to focus on managing your stress during the holidays. Why do I say this? Because if we don't practice stress management, we can develop chronic high cortisol. And chronically high cortisol is terrible for insulin and blood sugar levels. Managing your stress can be as simple as deep breathing several times throughout the day or getting out in nature. Some people prefer to practice yoga or meditation. And even just 5 to 10 minutes of one of these habits can reduce your cortisol dramatically. And my next tip can reduce cortisol as well, which is to get good quality sleep. It's important for your diabetes to maintain good sleep habits throughout the holiday season. You want to aim to get 7 to 9 hours of uninterrupted sleep most nights. And I know with lots of holiday functions this month, it's hard to do that every night. But the more you can get good sleep, the easier it will be to keep your blood sugar balanced. Some things to try to get your body ready for sleep is to stop eating 3 hours before bed. Try wearing blue light blocking glasses if you're going to be on electronics at night, and make sure your room is cool and dark. And if you continue these tips all year, you may not be diabetic much longer. These tips helped me not only heal my diabetes, but overcome sugar cravings as well. Now I'm in control of my food instead of feeling like it's controlling me. But if you are looking for more help with overcoming cravings and habits, check out my course, Cravings to Confidence. In this course, you will learn my 4 steps that helped me and dozens of my clients get rid of habits that had been holding us back from the health we wanted. There will be a link to the course in the description box. I hope these tips were helpful, and I appreciate you watching. Please like the video if you found it helpful, and share it with someone else you think would find it helpful as well. See you next week.